Fucking start when you want, bro. The J-Bud Show, season number 3. This is the premiere right here,
Premiere to something
right
special.
now. But the thing is, I'm not gonna call it episode 1. I'm just gonna keep on calling it
28, bitch.
It's 28. This is the 28th
Episode 28.
album reaction on the fucking channel.
The reason it's season 3 is you'll see probably in a minute or two
In a minute,
this
yeah.
video. We're starting something new.
Before we even do that,
Yeah.
it's fucking season 3. We've been doing this for 6-7 months now, bro.
And nonetheless, Pink Floyd, The Wall.
The Wall.
The
This
Wall.
is a huge, highly anticipated album.
This is like almost highly anticipated as in Rainbows, if not more.
Yes, because we've done Dark Side of the Moon. We've
Yep.
done Wish You Were Here. We've done Animals. We've done the big 3, but this is the big 4 here. We kind of cheated a little bit because we're young and we
we're
kind of just got
youngins.
to do this month after month, but you guys had to wait years back in the day. So I mean,
Yeah, we got to kind of go through like a
sorry,
time
not
portal.
sorry. So today we're listening to half the album, but don't worry, we're not going to split it up into 2 parts. This video into 2 parts. We're just splitting it into
Fuck no.
2 days for us. We're going to listen to disc 1 today and then disc 2 tomorrow. It's a fucking hour and 17 minutes of Pink Floyd, so we had to take it in while it fucking
Yeah,
lasts.
I feel like if we did it all together, we wouldn't.
We'd be very low energy by the end.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
We get to be fresh right now, and we get to be fresh tomorrow.
This video might be a little bit different because we're gonna be,
Showing you what season 3 is all about.
let's fucking get into it. This is our first call-in from a fan.
Yep.
We
An
have a
OG fan.
Yeah,
too.
a very OG fan. We have a Patreon tier, the call-in tier, where fans can call in before we listen to an album. And today's guest is Cameron. We're gonna head back inside because the Wi-Fi is way better in there. We're gonna chat it up for a little bit, and let's see if this guy performs or not, or if we perform, bro. We're kind of nervous
yeah.
right now. Let's head
Let's,
into the
let's
talk
go
with
talk to Cameron.
The J-Bud Show, first call-in ever, and this guy's quite official.
Cameron, he's got a whole page of notes, and he's got the 6 set up in the background, all the guitars. This guy knows what he's fucking talking about.
This guy is fucking official.
Take it away.
First things first, there's probably going to be a lot of people that are going to complain about where you pause when listening
Okay.
to this album. So, some recommended spots to pause at the end of Mother or Young Lust.
Here, I'm just bringing up the album
And
real
then-
quick.
And then, obviously, since you guys are filming the sides separately, pause at the end of Goodbye Cruel World. It's the end of side 1. We left off with Animals, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So while on tour promoting Animals in 1977, Roger Waters, the bassist, vocalist, and primary songwriter, started to kind of hate the whole experience of performing in stadiums. Stadiums were the only kind of venues that would allow the scale of their shows because they had pyrotechnics, they had laser light shows, they had a big ass screen behind them and everything. And because the venues were so big, so many people were allowed to come, and Roger started to grow like frustrated with his audiences. There was almost always a major distance between the people all the way at the back, and he was worried that they weren't able to see them and like fully experience the show the same as the people in the first 30 rows would. He also didn't like that because there were so many people, a lot of them didn't seem to be like fully appreciating the music. And all of this culminated in the last show of the Animals tour. Roger was so angry with the audience that he actually spat in one of their faces.
What? And Roger Waters, he's not one of the founders, right? Or is that David?
Oh no, he is.
David Gilmour?
David Gilmour is the
Gilmour?
one that joined later.
Okay.
To replace Sid Barrett. Yeah.
I keep on seeing all these comments like saying that like from the Dark Side of the Moon to Wish You Were Here, Animals is like the big 4. Like, what's the reason for that?
It's because those 4 albums are kind of Pink Floyd at their prime.
Okay.
Like Dark Side of the Moon is obviously like peak.
Yeah. That was
And
such a good
then
album.
Wish You Were Here, they were struggling to like capitalize off of the success that they had gained and were struggling to live up to those expectations. And then Animals was kind of the same thing. They were always living in the shadow of Dark Side of the Moon. And then when they were getting ready to record this one, they needed to make money because they were borderline bankrupt.
Damn.
So like this was also that and like all the other rising tensions, which I'll talk about. This is the last album that all 4 members of Pink Floyd, minus Sid Barrett, obviously, recorded together.
Wow. So like this is like the grand finale? Is that a good way of saying
Sort
it?
of, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like the magnum opus.
Damn, man.
So Roger spat in an audience member's face. And after the show, he was talking with like some of the other members of the band, and he expressed a desire to build a wall between the audience and the band on stage. And that idea is what is the creative spark for the wall.
Wow.
Yeah.
I kind of
Holy
get it though,
shit.
because
It's
like there's so many people, like the ones in the back, or I mean, not even just the back. Everyone's kind of fucking around. I could see how it could be like feel disrespectful in a way. Just if there's too many people to like not get the same experience that the other people are getting. It kind of sounds like it was like empathetic, like kind of for the people, but then also pissed off at some of them, which I mean I can understand it. Like it's not something crazy.
So things started out okay when they were recording, but based off of the fact that Sid Barrett was gone, Roger Waters had become kind of like the driving creative force of the band. And this is where things really start to take a head and kind of like drive everyone apart. Like the cracks kind of started to form during Animals, mainly based off of like writing credits when the album was released and like royalties that they would get based off of that. But this is actually like when things really start to break apart. Roger was getting like super domineering over the creative control and like the decisions that the band was making. When he presented the idea of the wall to everyone, like the original concept, he explicitly told them that like this is my project. You guys get to play on it.
Wow.
So it was kind of being a dick.
Yeah, very egotistical.
Is it Roger Waters or David Gilmour, the one who made like a? I know there's like a Pink Floyd album that came out after The Wall. That's like a kind of a single or almost a solo
Oh,
of one of
the
them.
final cut. The
Final
final
cut.
cut is basically a Roger Waters solo album.
That makes
Okay.
But
sense if he's-
David Gilmour is the one who led Pink Floyd after Roger Waters left.
So he basically left because ego got the best of him, kind of. He kind of thought he was too good for it.
He thought that he was too good for the rest of them, basically.
Fuck, man. I mean,
Uh,
leaving Pink Floyd, doesn't sound like a great idea to me.
So David Gilmour, the guitarist and also vocalist, he knew that Roger wanted to like take total control over the project, but he had to fight in order to like give his own input because he knew that the project would fail because in his eyes Roger was a great lyricist, but he lacked in the musicality department, and that was where Gilmour would fill in.
So Roger kind of had like the ideas, and then they can kind of come together to make it into the music.
Exactly.
Okay.
Roger
Okay.
would present like demos or sketches of songs, and then everybody else would fill in. So in the end, David Gilmour, like even though he fought very hard to get creative input, he's only got 3 co-writing credits, while Nick Mason and Richard Wright have no co-writing credits
On The Wall.
on The Wall. Yeah.
Wow.
The band was almost never in the studio at the same time. Nick Mason, the drummer, had finished his parts early in the sessions, so he kind of avoided all the trouble going on. David and Roger were working together in the afternoons, and Richard would come in alone at night.
Kind of sounds like a divorced couple like trying to like raise a kid together.
And it's perfect that you mentioned divorce because Richard Wright at the time was struggling with a failing marriage and a divorce on top of depression, and he wasn't able to contribute nearly as much as he used to. The other band members saw that as like weakness, specifically Roger, and he was fired.
Damn.
He would come back as a hired gun for the tours. It wouldn't be until Roger Waters left the band after the next album that Richard Wright was able to like become a full member again.
Damn. So Roger was a fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's kind of unanimously agreed among Pink Floyd fans that like, I love the music, but Roger Waters,
Just an asshole. Yeah. Can't deny the guy's skill though.
yeah, exactly. He's insanely talented, but a lot of times the insanely talented people are assholes.
I'm happy I'm getting to learn all this. It's gonna make the album so much more.
I mean, like, you should be the guy with the music channel, bro. We're just some fucking idiots.
Really are.
All right, so now we get into the story of like what actually happens in the album. So The Wall follows Pink Floyd, a character who is based off of Roger's real life, as well as certain elements taken from Sid Barrett. The album goes over Pink's life and the struggles that he faces, and each struggle and each trauma represents a brick that is being placed into the wall that he's building. His father dies when he's a child, serving in World War II, leaving him and his mother alone, and the death of his father is the beginning of the wall that he's building. He's then tormented and abused by school teachers, and the trauma he endures builds the wall even higher. And he's also traumatized by his overprotective mother and growing up during the Blitz in World War II. And then as an adult, now married, he's ready to complete his wall and seeks casual sex as his band goes on tour. He discovers that his wife has been just as unfaithful to him, so he brings a groupie home with him. But instead of having sex with her, he lashes out and she leaves the room terrified. He then thinks about his wife, about hurting her for being unfaithful. He feels intensely isolated and finally completes his wall, cutting himself off from any sense of relief. Now, behind the wall, Pink wonders if he's making the right choice. He spirals and attempts to comfort himself with the things he owns in his room, and he dreams about getting in touch with his roots, his inner child. But before he can reconcile with his past, Pink's manager and a doctor break into the room. They inject him with a drug, and they force him on stage to perform. The drugs kick in, and Pink hallucinates the performance as a neo-Nazi rally. He is the fascist dictator that the audience follows. This culminates in Pink and his fans inciting violent riots in suburban areas. Scared and disgusted by his sudden behavior, the hallucination shatters, and Pink places himself on a metaphorical trial for his crimes within his own head. He is berated for his actions by his wife, his mother, the school teacher, and even the judge, who orders him to tear down the wall. Pink is now left in the rubble of his own wall, finally exposed to the outside world.
Jesus, dude.
Bro, I cannot imagine if I were to go into this album knowing nothing.
Yeah.
Basically about to listen to a fucking movie.
Yeah, it's classified as a rock opera.
Okay.
Because all the songs are connected, and there's an overarching theme and larger story at play.
Insane. I mean, that's like the craziest lore I've heard so far for an album.
Dude, by far.
So, like, the ending, his fate is kind of left ambiguous, but it's kind of insinuated that this cycle repeats itself. Because one thing that you'll notice, the beginning of the album starts out...
It's going to go into each other from the end to the beginning?
Yeah, it's a loop. So it starts with "We Came In," and the end of the album isn't this where.
Is that the same thing that happened with Dark Side of the Moon?
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of, a little bit.
The heartbeat.
Yeah. I'm also going to address this. I'm just imagining people saying, why is this guy trying to spoil the album? I'm going to say right now.
That's not spoiling.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You don't take a driving test without, like, practicing first. Like, driving in the parking lot a little bit. Like, you got to know what you're walking into.
I mean, because also, like, this is a very, very intense album.
Okay.
Like, nowhere near as aggressive as Animals was, but in terms of like songwriting and production, it's kind of scary.
Bro, like it would be like, this is like such a iconic, well-renowned album. It's like disrespectful not to do a little research first.
I mean, it's always been kind of missing with some of our Pink Floyd videos, is just the necessary knowledge. But honestly, this is probably the best thing we could have done before listening to this fucking album, bro.
Dude, yeah, I mean, met this guy, 20 minutes ago, and I thought we were gonna be like, hey, how do you like it? Like, dude, you're like the dictionary for Pink Floyd. Like, just this is insane. Like, you're setting a crazy precedent for the rest of people that come on here, bro.
Anything else you want to say for the video?
No, that's about it.
Do you want to plug your band or any of your music?
Instagram at GAYVALDS.
Yep, there we go.
GAYVALDS.
Let's go.
Same thing on Twitter. Band is called Citrus Sunday. CITRUS SUNDAY.
Sick fucking name.
Sick
Our
name.
music will be back on streaming platforms soon.
Couldn't tell. Cameron, big guitar guy. You can look behind him, so check him out. Met him a half an hour ago, but I'm liking the vibe so far.
That's going to do it for the first call-in for the J-Bud Show, man. We're going to be listening to the album right fucking now, so cut right back to it. Ladies first. Welcome back, guys. We're back at the setup.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
holy shit.
Where do I even begin, man?
Dude.
Cameron is a great guy. Shout out to fucking Cameron, man.
Not to sound like a douche, but I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was going to be some like guy on his phone like that.
Yep,
like,
yep.
Oh.
Could have been much worse than how it went.
This motherfucker was in his guitar studio.
Dialed.
Had a page of notes
Absolutely
of the best shit to say. Sipping a Miller Lite.
Dude.
Cameron, thank you for that, bro.
Dude, I mean, it was official as shit.
He set the fucking standard.
He got us ready for the album.
Baby.
We're ready to dive in with our dick and just fuck it. Like, literally.
Yeah.
This guy's a dictionary of Pink Floyd right here.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit off camera about other bands he likes, and he likes The Clash. So we're going to be doing a Patreon exclusive on that one, The Clash London Calling. That's going to be our first Patreon exclusive whenever it comes out. I think it's time. Is it time?
It is time.
It's track number 1 time. According to Cameron, we're not stopping until track number 6, Mother. So we're going to be listening to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks in a row. I mean,
they're not long. 3 minutes, 19 seconds, 2:27.
It's pretty long.
Not really, though.
Not compared to
the ones we've done.
Like fucking 12-minute songs, 8-minute songs.
Yeah.
Like the average Pink Floyd song was like 5-6 minutes, dude. So,
of like lazingness, though. Like of like good shit. Yeah.
Yes. Enough yapping. It's time to listen to tracks number 1 through 6. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I'll pause if it makes sense.
If it feels like it.
Track number 1, In the Flesh.
Immersion time.
Immersion time. Literally immersion time.
feeling it out, like letting us kind of like get into the water a little bit.
Yeah.
And no vocals
Like
yet.
a build up.
Yeah.
We're leading to something here.
Like taking off her clothes.
I like that guitar.
I feel like you already just dropped a hint. Like, if you want to see my cold, like, you gotta break through, baby. You gotta break my walls down.
It's like, I think Cameron said like this is like a make in his own head concert, something like that. He's like making his own concert. By the way, written by Roger Waters, no one else.
Yeah. Roger.
We're going right into track number 2, The Thin Ice. 2. See the transition?
A child. Crying child.
It is like a movie. Oh.
Maybe like the first song, maybe In the Flesh was like the introduction to the guy's life. And now he's a baby.
Yeah.
Just born.
Yeah.
If you should go skating on the thin ice of modern life,
Especially now.
behind you, the silent reproach. Yes,
Already a lot different.
depth and out of your mind, with your fear flowing out behind you as you close the ice.
All right, so what I'm getting, baby now, he's getting some advice. The baby is getting some advice. Like, life is tough. Life is thin ice. You got to tread lightly.
Other than that, it's like these first 2 songs are like one song.
Yeah.
Like this is
Bro, he said it was going to be like that.
we're gonna keep it going. Track number 3. Dude, all right. This is all one thing right here. This is crazy.
Got to take some allergy sniffs real quick, but I'm listening.
Another brick in the wall, part 1.
That's the good stuff.
Dad's going for World War II, right?
Daddy, what else did you leave for me?
So obviously this part is like his dad died
Yep.
in the war, like he was talking about. Trauma number 1.
All it was just a brick in the wall.
Ooh. I like how this is like leading into another brick in the wall, part 2.
Was all just bricks in the wall.
Ooh, I'm just sit back.
I love this shit. I love this part. This part's like,
Stop yapping, bro.
this seems like so iconic.
Stop yapping. Sit back. Embrace yourself. There it goes.
Excuse me.
I like where this is like taking me right now. We're already on track number 4. Jesus.
Straight in. Straight in. So far, it's back to back to back.
I'm immersing, bro.
Yeah, I'm in immerse right now, too.
Hold on. Why isn't track number 5 there? Let's get it there.
Chopper. Chopper coming in.
Whoa. It's going right into
Yeah,
another one.
baby.
Yeah, this is sick. Woo.
There were certain teachers who would hurt children any way they could.
Fuck them teachers.
No,
Fuck
don't
'em.
do that.
Fuck them teachers.
But it was founded with
Always the fat, ugly wives, baby.
Dude, here we go. Track number 5, another brick in the wall, part 2. Here we go.
This is definitely going into the next one
This is
for
sick.
sure.
We don't need no education.
Woo-hoo. This makes the song so much better.
This is the only one I've heard. Only song
Me
I've
too.
heard.
Me too. It makes the song so much better.
I've never like listened to it though. I've just kind of like heard it. You know what I mean?
This makes the song so much
Yeah.
better with the
I
build-up.
didn't know the other one went right into it.
Oh, dude.
Classroom. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone.
Ooh. So groovy.
All in all, it's just another brick in the wall.
Obviously, this one's about the teachers being assholes to him, like Cameron had told us.
Oh, I love the fucking accent. You little Brits.
Those little British cunts.
English.
Yep.
The drums are just so clean. Yeah. I'm like really into it right now.
Such an iconic, like,
It's so
sound,
iconic.
iconic song.
So iconic, man.
sound.
It, like everything in the album has lead up to this song right here.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah. Those,
'Cause,
those teachers really must have fucked him up, dude.
Dude, this is like the first full song on the album. Ooh, immerse,
Yeah.
immerse. That's so sick. Beautiful. Dude, that guitar is just so cool.
What?
That guitar is so cool.
Yeah, that car's sick.
I want to learn how to play that.
Dude,
Now we're going.
I like how he's like sprinkling in all these clues in there
we're
too.
going back into a fucking movie now. Track number 6, Mother. We get the pause after this one, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's a good song.
It sounds like Brother just wanted some pudding.
That's a great song. Now
Yeah.
listening with my headphones
That was
on, that's
iconic,
a
yeah.
great fucking song.
Iconic.
Mother.
Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Acoustic.
I love that acoustic shit.
Ooh.
I love guitar
Ooh.
like when it's like that.
Mother, do you think they'll like this song?
Oh.
Mother should have built the wall.
Wow.
Oh, so this has to be about his mom. Like,
Yeah, obviously.
Should I run for
I know it just kind of clicked. I don't know how
Wow. Oh, I love that guitar. I really do. Oh my
to.
god.
Just listen to the guitar.
Makes me want to get one.
Mother, should I trust the government?
Oh.
No, you shouldn't.
Mother, will they put me in the firing line?
Lyrics are certainly not happy. Very, I don't know. Whoa.
Is it just a waste of time? Mama's gonna make all of your nightmares come true. Mama's gonna
Damn.
do all of her fears into you.
Dude, are you listening to this shit?
I know it's not happy at all.
That's terrible.
Ooh, babe, of course Mama's gonna help build the wall. Mother, will she tear your little boy apart?
I mean, the song's beautiful, but very scary also.
I'm like fully immersed right now. Just taking it all in right now.
Baby, don't you cry. You'll always be baby to me.
Oh, our first pause. Wow.
Mother, did it need to be so high?
All right. Time to fucking talk.
This is about Roger, right?
Oh,
The
yeah.
story?
Yeah.
I feel like he's
It's
just-
like Cameron said, it's like partly based on his life, but I guess it's the concept
I feel
album.
like he's being
album.
like such a little pussy. Bro, you're blaming like
So-
your depression on your mom
I don't know if it's necessarily depression.
or your issues.
Here, let's see. He's traumatized by his overprotective mother.
Yeah, dude, that
And his childhood
on.
growing up in the Blitz. I don't know what the Blitz is. I forgot what that is.
I think it's
but
like the war times.
yeah. Okay.
But like,
I mean,
okay, so like
There's two ways to look at it. There's two ways to look at it. Okay. Here, let me before you even talk. Okay. Let's say he's. I mean, it's easy to say that now, like he's being a pussy, but you're also 20 or 21 years old. 20. It's easy to say that. You see the fog. See it? I gotta fix that. All right, I could have fixed fog. If the camera looks a little bit different, it's because I tried fixing the fog, but it's like moisture stuck.
fogged up.
So if I just gotta bring it inside and then it should fix, but a little bit more scuffed. Back to what I was saying. We're older now, so he was probably younger, and it was probably you can't really handle it that much when you're younger compared to us now because we're more mature.
Yeah, but bro.
So
like,
obviously it's gonna be more traumatizing.
I mean, I did not have an overprotective mom at all.
me either.
She let
either.
me. She let me grow and do
either.
stuff. But
But
writing a song
alright.
about your mom like that, I don't know. That's
But this is
kinda-
also a story album. It's telling the story of his life. This is
Bro,
all-
he named the song Mother and is saying she's a brick in the wall to like his like issues.
yeah, she literally egged him on to do that, right? Literally in the lyrics that she was egging him on to build the wall.
I guess I don't know. I can't speak on it because I didn't have that type of mom at all. So
Oh, babe, of course. Mama's gonna help build the wall. Right there. She's egging him on.
you also got to
Putting
think
him
though.
away.
You also got to think her husband died and his father
Yes,
died.
yes.
So-
That's also another factor.
She's
why-
naturally going to be more protective.
That's definitely, yeah.
She's
That's
got
definitely
she's
why.
got to take on that more masculine role as the mother to be a little protective.
He didn't even mention, I thank God we had Cameron tell us because
I know.
he didn't like say my father died. It was just kind of
Implied.
implied.
Yeah,
we
slightly.
wouldn't have never gotten. We,
Just kinda,
we
like,
wouldn't
sprinkled
understand
it.
with nothing that's going on right now.
I mean, no, I would have gotten it because he was like, "What
No,
did
you
you
wouldn't.
leave me?"
No, you
Yeah, I
wouldn't.
would have. Yes, I would have.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would have.
No, you wouldn't.
I would have.
But so far, I feel like there's only been like 2 full songs, like Another Brick in the Wall Part 2 and Mother. Because Another
Yeah, but
Brick,
they're all like one.
they are all a one. I feel like every song before Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, like especially track number 3 and 4, they all built up to that
Oh,
one
fuck
song.
yeah.
I've obviously heard the song around, like, we don't need no.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard that
I've
around.
heard it, but I've never like.
I never like
listened
sat
to
down and
it,
listened to
yeah.
it. But that made the song so much better.
No, that was tits. That was awesome.
It made
yeah.
it 10 times better. Just the entire build up,
Yeah.
like the ba-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Yeah, that was cool. Then it all led up to Mother, and that's where we can pause. So I wonder if we're going to like another phase. That was like side 1. Now we're
Another
going
phase
to,
of the life.
as Cameron said, it was like side 1, and now we're going to side 2.
Well, there's Another Brick in the Wall Part 1, Another Brick in the Wall Part 2.
There's
How many
a part
parts?
3 down there.
There's obviously something else. Cameron said it was he like covered his issues by banging a lot of girls, basically.
Oh yeah, Young Lust.
probably
That's
what
probably that
Lust,
song, Young
yeah.
Lust, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna be listening to Goodbye Blue Sky, Empty Spaces, and then Young Lust. Track number 7, Goodbye Blue Sky.
Look, Mummy, there's no plane up in the sky.
I like that guitar.
Yeah.
I like that guitar a lot.
Did you see the frightened ones? Did you hear the falling bombs? Did you ever wonder why we had to run for shelter when the promise of a brave new world unfurled beneath the clear blue sky?
Got to be about the war, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear the falling bombs? The flames are all long gone, but the pain lingers on.
I wonder where we are in the story right now. Track number 8, Empty Spaces. All seamless. This shit's all seamless, bro. Literally like a movie.
Musical movie, baby. Here we go.
I wonder where we're
Empty
going in this story
Spaces.
right now.
What shall this song bring?
I feel like I've heard this before. They've used this before. Welcome to the Machine. Yeah, Welcome to the Machine. A little bit similar. Seems like it's just a build-up for Young Lust.
Yeah.
Dude.
Kind of like
This is cool.
the first song in the Flesh
Yeah.
was. I'm just immersed right now.
What shall we use to fill the empty, complete the wall?
Ooh. There we go, baby. Oh, yeah.
That's so sick. Oh, yeah. Before he stalks, I couldn't imagine listening to this song without like the other ones before it.
He's sounds like he's on the hunt for some pussy, brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, this is that time in his life.
Yeah.
He just said how should I
like,
fill the
who's
wall.
gonna like bring me on? Yeah.
Wow.
He wants that dirty bitch.
So I'm assuming he's adult now? Of course he is.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my favorite song so far.
Me too. Me too.
I'm loving this shit.
Me too.
Yeah. Make me feel like a man, baby. Woo! Ow! Yeah, baby. Come on now. Come on. He wants that hot, that's sweaty, that's smelly, that's sticky. He wants that touch only that dirty girl can give him. He wants that touch,
he said
man.
we could pause. He said we could pause. Thank God for Cameron, dude. He gave us the perfect setup for this video.
He did.
Definitely going to something else, but it's a good time to stop. These last 3 songs all built up the young lust.
I kind of just like songs like he wants
That
that
was groovy.
nasty.
That was groovy as shit.
He wants that nasty, you know?
Because he's, according to Cameron's notes, thank God, he said he's distracting himself with getting some poutine.
Yeah.
An adult and now married, Pink is ready to complete his wall, seeking casual sex as the band goes on tour.
Pink was looking for some pink. Yeah.
Exactly. Because the guy's name in this is not Roger, right? It's Pink Floyd.
Pink,
it's
yeah.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
It's cool.
But it went from like dropping bombs, like in a war. Empty Spaces was just kind of the lead up to Young Lust, I feel.
Track number 1 through 6 was like his younger life, and now we're in his adult life.
Yeah, adult, but not like late adult.
Obviously.
I'd say
hell
like
no. Hell
young bachelor.
Yeah.
Young bachelor, or I guess he's married, so not a bachelor, but
He's thrown out into the world now.
He's still throwing his cock around.
I mean, I wonder where it's going to go to now. Like, is he going to regret cheating on his wife? I would assume so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel too good after that.
Dude, right after you come, you'd probably just be like,
exactly.
just like, oh my, bro, oh my God,
Like,
oh
you
my
think
God,
it
oh my
feels
God,
good
oh
in
my
the
God.
moment, I guess, right? Track number 10, One of My Turns. And we're not pausing until Goodbye Cruel World. So another
Let it
4-song
ride,
stretch
baby.
right here.
Oh.
Oh my God, what a fabulous room.
Picked up a chick, bringing her back to the crib.
Is this the groupie he was talking about?
Wanna take a bath? Are you feeling okay?
Day after day, love turns gray. Feel cold as a razor blade, tight as a tourniquet, dry as a funeral drum. Run to the bedroom and
Ooh!
It's like going crazy right now.
I don't get why why did he ask for an axe? He's gonna fucking
He's going crazy,
kill
bro.
this bitch?
He's going crazy. He's having like a psychosis or some shit. He's living in regret.
Next one.
Don't leave me now.
Track
Oh,
number 11.
they regret now. Don't leave me now.
Post Not Clarity.
Yeah, heavy. His vocals delivery has been a lot different through this entire album too.
Damn! This guy's fucking wild. This guy's
Dude.
crazy. He's definitely having a little bit of a fucking episode right here.
It's all his trauma coming out, right?
Letting it all out on the poor hooker, huh? Is he talking to his wife or the hooker?
His wife.
Oh,
Don't leave
okay,
me.
Okay. Not the hooker, his wife.
Dude,
What the fuck?
that's terrible, dude.
He's just beating women now.
That's dark.
Yeah, he's beating his wife. The fuck?
Is that like the most like? Is that like the darkest Pink Floyd has ever been at this moment right here?
Yeah.
By far, right? Hopefully this isn't part of his real life.
Hopefully this is fiction.
Hopefully this part is fiction, right?
Hopefully, yeah. So, definitely confirmed this guy's an asshole.
Of course.
Confirmed, though, because, like,
Yeah.
we thought it, but, like, this guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is he gonna recover from that? Another brick in the wall, part 3.
Part 3.
Very short one. Dude, oh wow. I didn't even realize it switched.
Right into it. You can't even tell that it's a
I
new
could've-
song.
especially
Yeah.
with that one.
I had to look down and, like, even
This
notice.
is the last track on disc 1. Goodbye, Cruel World.
Goodbye, cruel world. I'm leaving you today. Good.
Bro, is he gonna fucking kill himself?
Hopefully not. Or he just officially built the wall now. He's away from everyone else.
Oh, yeah, he, like, isolated himself.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a good take.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah,
Disc number
disc
1.
one.
Okay. It's a bit of a cliffhanger there. I'm excited for disc 2.
I feel like disc 2 is gonna.
this is like set up for
Disc 2 is going to be like his life on the other side of the wall. Maybe breaking it down at the end. I mean, all I really have to say right now is disc number 1 was construction of the wall. Now he's behind
Yes. With a few dark, twisted
Yeah, that was fucked.
things in
This
there.
guy's a
especially in
douchebag.
Don't Leave Me Now. Like,
That's
talking
fucked
about
up, yeah.
beating the love of his life, I guess. And that's terrible. It's like a build-up. I'm interested to see where it's going now. I'm really interested to see if it's like...
Disc 2 is going to be...
hopefully it's a lot more lighthearted. That's what I'm hoping for.
Hopefully it's him being reformed.
Disc 1 was definitely probably the darkest Pink Floyd I feel like it's ever been.
Yeah,
There's no happiness in there whatsoever. It's all cynical. I mean, that is the perfect word to describe that shit. It's all cynical. I could listen to the music. It's beautiful. But the lyrics are going to be so dark and, you know.
This is not an outro. This
is not an outro. This is
finishing it
simply...
tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm treating it like that. Stop it.
Yeah, no, that's
This
why I
is
said
literally
it.
just
That's why I
half the
said
video
it,
right now.
We'll see you guys in probably 20 hours.
20 hours?
20
Yep.
or 21
For
hours
discs.
maybe.
Damn, this is a long album.
Painting a fucking
Totally,
picture.
totally different from everything
Painting
else
a
they've done.
fucking
Totally
picture.
different from vocals to
Yeah.
music to everything.
Yeah.
See you guys tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Day number 2. We're here.
Back again.
It's actually very nice out right now.
Yeah.
It's probably the most beautiful
Probably
day.
the nicest day of the
been-
year so far.
Yeah, for our area at least, because it's usually shitty.
I said
Hey,
we'd be back in like 20 something hours. I don't even think it's been 20. I think it's been like 18 hours maybe.
probably
'Cause we
around
were
that.
shooting earlier today. As you
But
can
it's
tell,
daytime. It's really fucking nice
daytime.
out.
It's time to fucking
Immerse again.
go balls deep into disc 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we left off. We already discussed it last night, obviously, but left off a little bit of a cliffhanger. He's immersed himself into the wall now. He's isolated from everyone else.
Yeah, that wasn't cool. Roger's a fucking asshole for sure. We'll see if he can become
Yeah.
less of one.
Enough talking. We've already done enough talking. This is probably a long-ass video. Before we hop into Hey You, Cameron told us to pause at Nobody Home, at the end of Nobody Home. So this is going to be track number 1, 2, and 3.
Hey you, out there in the cold, getting lonely, getting old, can you feel me? Hey you, standing in the aisles with itchy feet and fading smiles, can you feel me? Hey
Little hype up.
out there on your own, sitting naked by the phone, would you touch me?
Possible OnlyFans?
I like those drums.
Open your heart, I'm coming home.
Here we go.
He's
Sick.
shredding. He's shredding right now. I wish I could do that. Oh, I think that's like the coolest part in a song is when someone just shreds on a guitar like that. I feel like it's like talking to like the sheeple. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he's trying to like send a message to just like the kind of everyday people that just do whatever they're told, like brainlessly.
I want to say this is definitely one of my favorite ones off the record so far. Entire thing. Track number 2, Is There Anybody Out There? I feel like he's just, I don't want to say begging for help, but asking, screaming out.
Giving some hints.
Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
I feel like he's saying this because he's like paranoid. Like I feel like paranoia coming through this. Someone's gonna like come and get him.
Well, yeah, he's behind the wall now. He's probably realized what's actually happening now.
Yeah.
Isolated.
Or maybe he's like, is there anyone out there besides my world?
He's fully
I don't know
immersed
what-
in his in
Yeah,
the
but
wall
I don't know
now.
whether to think it's paranoia or if it's like wondering. Or both. He's
Both.
scared and
Yeah,
interested.
he sounds scared. Nobody home.
Got a little black book with my poems in. Got a bag, a toothbrush and a comb in. When I'm a good dog, they sometimes throw me a bone. I got 13 channels of shit on the TV to choose from.
He's alone now.
I got electric light. I got the obligatory Hendrix pad and the inevitable pinhole buzz. I got wild staring eyes and I got a strong urge to fly, but I got nowhere to fly to. Fly to, fly to, fly to, fly to. Oh, babe, when I pick up the phone, there's still nobody home.
Cameron said we
Definitely
could
took a
pause there.
turn from track number 1.
Well, no,
Yeah, 'cause now he-
Nope.
Yes,
No.
yes,
No.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
It's all, bro. It's
No,
all,
like a change in heart. I'm saying he's having a change in heart. He's like realizing the evil of his ways.
Well, what I've gotten from these
What
past
I'm
three
saying.
tracks is that he's now feeling alone. That's the main thing over these three
He's feeling
tracks.
alone,
feeling.
and he's feeling
He's isolated and alone.
consequences of his actions.
Yes, and in that specific track, Nobody Home, he's probably trying to reach out to his wife who is no longer there. She left
Yeah.
him, which makes
I
sense.
would as well.
Now behind his wall, Pink wonders if he's making the right choice. He spirals and attempts to comfort himself with the things he owns in his room. He dreams about getting in touch with his roots, the inner child.
So you were more accurate than I was. He's not regretting it. He's contemplating it.
Yeah, he's contemplating his decision, hiding himself behind the wall. That's what I learned from those three tracks. Where do you go from
I thought
there?
that as well, but I also thought that he was like just feeling more guilt and like more regret,
Yes.
kind of.
Yeah,
But-
he did. I mean, Nobody Home, I feel like he's definitely regretting what he did, especially with his wife and all.
We both kind of thought different things, but they're both right. But let's roll in
Next
brother.
three tracks,
Keep rolling.
he said pause at the end of Comfortably Numb. So I've never heard that track, by the way. Every time it came on like my playlist or something, like it came up, just didn't listen to it because I knew it was a big track off this album. You've probably heard it some places.
It's not like I've heard that for sure. Like,
Yeah,
Comfortably
yeah,
Numb.
I've heard that name before,
Same,
but
that's
I
what I'm
haven't
saying.
listened to it.
It's like one of those girls in high school. Like, you know the name, but like,
Yeah. Track number 4, Vera.
Does anybody here remember Vera Lynn? Remember how she said that we would meet again some sunny day? Vera, what has become of you? Does anybody else in here feel the way I do?
Bring the boys back home. Right into it. So different. Fuck is this
this
shit?
has to be like a war protest song or something.
It is.
Protesting
Totally like
war,
that.
like. It's the same. That's the same ad lib from Brick in the Wall Part 2. Same ad lib.
I mean, we're going into the Comfortably Numb. This is a
It's
big one right here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hello, is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Come on now. I hear you're feeling down. Well, I can ease your pain, get you on your feet again. Just the basic facts. Can you show me where it hurts?
He's definitely talking to a doctor.
There is no pain, you are receding.
I like his voice better when it's like this.
Me too.
This tone.
Me too.
Like so much
This
better.
is like old Pink Floyd.
Way better.
Yeah.
Now I've got that feeling once again. I can't explain, you will not understand. This is not how I am. I have become comfortably numb.
Damn. He's just like accepting kind of being emotionless.
Just a little pinprick.
Love that guitar.
When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse out of the corner of my eye.
Wow.
I have become comfortably numb.
Yeah, this is him definitely reflecting on his childhood.
Oh, gonna immerse now. Totally.
Yeah, that's definitely the best song off the album.
Yeah,
that's definitely the best song off the album so far.
That guitar was insane at the end.
Holy shit! Because that like, gave me old Pink Floyd vibes.
I just immersed totally for the second half.
Yeah, me too. The guitar is so good.
Yeah, that was so good.
Because he's using his, like you said, his vocals were totally
OG
like
vocals.
his OG vocals. But
He's fucking not feeling a thing.
Besides
in
the
his own
story.
little world.
besides the story of The Wall so far, that song itself is just a great song.
Great song. Great
song.
music.
I can understand why it's a popular one. Always, I think the lead up it makes the songs better. Just the lead up of the other songs too.
Yeah.
So I understand why you don't pause between them. There's no.
It wouldn't
point.
make any sense,
It would
yeah.
not make any point.
Yeah, make no sense.
Not sense at all. Thank God we didn't do that. We're gonna do the reaction to a live performance of this one too, live at Pulse. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be.
They're all doing it together, like it's all of them.
I think so. I don't know. Hopefully.
Even if they have
Hopefully,
yeah.
that guitar is gonna be crazy. Track number 7, The Show Must Go On. Let's see where we're supposed to pause after this. Cameron says, try not to pause now, but if you must, pause at the end of Run Like Hell. We're probably gonna do that because I don't know if we can do all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rest of those songs without pausing.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're at to talk a little bit.
Most of them look short except the trial. Bro, is the trial like a war trial?
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Dude,
We'll
this
see.
is fucked
I
up.
don't know. We'll see.
Must the show go on?
Piano.
There must be some mistake. I didn't mean to let them take away my soul. Am I too old? Is it too late?
I wish this one was a little bit longer.
Well, I remember the song. The show must go on.
In the flesh.
Show must go on, bitch.
Oh, this is definitely the show now.
Oh, is this the Nazi
Oh,
show?
this is like the same shit.
Is this the Nazi show?
It sounds like the crowd.
Maybe.
This is the same thing as Into Flesh. It's literally the same as the first track.
I feel like it's gonna be different. I feel like it's gonna be like a spin-off or something.
Yeah, like an actual.
It's gonna be like
the
it's gonna
song
be like-
version of it.
It's gonna be like the Better Call Saul version, like Breaking Bad, like Better Call Saul.
It's definitely gonna be the same vocals too, same lyrics, right?
So ya thought ya might like to go to the show to feel the warm thrill of confusion, that space cadet glow.
Literally the same
Same thing,
lyrics.
right?
Literally the same lyrics.
I got some bad news for you, sunshine. Pink isn't well. He stayed back at the hotel and they sent us along.
I think that's different.
That's different, yeah.
Are there any queers in the theater tonight?
What?
Get 'em up against the wall. Now there's one in the spotlight. He don't look right to me. And that one looks Jewish.
Yep.
And that one's
Here we go.
We're at the
Whoa.
Nazi part. Oh Jesus, dude.
There's one
Yeah, this is the Nazi
This
part.
is definitely the neo-Nazi
This
part.
is
yep.
definitely the Nazi part. Yeah, without a doubt. bro, he was already such a piece of shit. And now he's just like
now he's having like visions and shit from the doctor. He's drugged up right now.
the Kanye effect. Literally Kanye.
Well, pretty sure in Comfortably Numb, he got drugged up by a doctor, and now this is him envisioning the show in the neo-Nazi rally.
Just being Hitler.
Where do we go from here? Like, what's gonna happen?
Fucking Nazi rally?
Jesus.
Even though they were just at one?
Run like hell. We're still in the show. Still performing
What do
right
they say?
now.
What are they chanting?
I'm liking this. This is very psychedelic. I like this vibe right now.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm like really immersed.
The beginning, I loved it, but I love that. That part.
I'm really envisioning like what would I be doing if I just like listen
Bro,
to
this doesn't sound like Nazi at all, though.
Oh, this part isn't. Definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so hard. It's kind of hard for me to pick up the vibe of this part.
Last part it was for sure. We'll pause here. I wonder if he's gonna sober up now. Let's go. Come on. I want to see what these notes say. I'm not gonna read what happens next because I don't want to get spoiled. But inciting violent riots in the suburban streets. So he started a revolution over here. Wow, this really took a turn.
Yeah.
What would we say in the beginning? It's not Reformation. Not
No.
just yet.
No, it's
Not
worse.
just yet.
Way
It's
downhill.
worse. What I was trying to say in that song was like I'm trying to imagine what would happen if I would like without shooting a video, just listen to this straight through like a movie, like an actual movie. You'd probably feel a lot different.
Yeah, like Alone.
Yeah, alone, just a perfect situation to do that. It's probably like on a road trip or something. Perfect.
No, because when I'm listening to shit and driving, I focus on it, but like I'm also like driving. You have to
No,
focus on that.
that's where I listen to music the most is when I drive.
Well, yes, me too. But like I'm saying, like you want to immerse in it, like your bed.
Yeah. I mean, this is the last time we're pausing for the rest of the album, and
10, 11,
I mean,
12,
we'll
13.
see what's gonna go on. Let's see if he breaks out the wall here. Waiting for the worms.
Waiting for the worms to come. Perfect isolation here behind the wall. Worms to come.
We're all going to convene on 115 outside Brixton Town Hall, where we will be doing waiting to cut out the dead worms, waiting to clean up the city, waiting to mow the wild, waiting to weed out the weakling, waiting.
Oh yeah, definitely still with the Nazi shit.
Yes.
Final solution.
Yes.
That's literally killing all the Jews. So he's still an asshole. Dude, that is fucked.
That's fucked.
That's fucked.
Bro, I wonder how people reacted the first time they listened to this.
Like, what
There's
the
no
fuck?
way they could have thought it was
Just,
a
like, out of the
hallucination.
blue, like,
What?
dude, the worms, like, that just means like you're dead. The worms eat you. What are you saying? Not supposed to be dead.
Would you like
like to send our colored cousins home.
What the fuck? So random.
Imagine we listen to this without any like context. What the fuck's going on right now?
Yeah, I don't even get it.
Stop.
I wanna go home, and I'm waiting in this cell because I have to know. Have I been guilty all this time?
Yeah, I'd say so, Roger.
We're about to go into the trial.
War trial. For fucking war crimes against fucking...
Well, now he's probably
Jewish
gonna
people.
go to trial for all the actions he's done.
I know, for like killing Jewish people and shit.
Like a movie right now. This is crazy.
Was caught red-handed showing feelings of an almost human nature. I always said it come to no good, didn't me? And you're gonna then let me on my way. I couldn't bleed into sheep.
This part's like a theater play.
He's like on trial from all the different bricks on the wall.
Yeah.
Toys in the attic, I'm crazy. They must have taken my marbles away. Now I hope they throw away the key.
It's like a musical. Like a musical.
That's what I told. I said it's like a theater play.
Yeah.
Look, I never wanted him to get in any trouble. Why'd he ever have to leave me alone? Let me take him home.
I mean, he is kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Evidence before the court is incontrovertible. There's no need for the jury to retire. In all my years of judging, I have never heard before of someone more deserving of the full penalty of law. The way you made them suffer, your exquisite wife, mother. Tear down the wall!
The
His
wall's
wall
destroyed
just collapsed, bro?
The wall is destroyed now. Here we go. Outside the wall. The last song.
I feel like there should be more
Last
than
song.
one song for this, but okay.
All alone or in twos, the ones who really love you walk up and down outside the wall. The bleeding hearts and the artists make their stand. After all, it's not easy banging your heart against some mad bugger's wall.
Yo.
What the fuck?
Yo. All right. So it kind of just went full wacko.
Yeah, that
The
one
like last half of disc 2.
that was fucked up, dude.
There's no way we would have understood anything that's going on. At least that half. We probably would have been like, whoa, what the fuck are we
definitely
listening to
needed,
right
like, a
now?
cheat sheet. Dude, we would have heard like
Yeah.
the Jews. and been
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah. Dude, I want to get the meaning of like the last. Like, what's going on here?
His fucking wall came down. Now the trial was like his mom, the teachers.
I'm probably
like,
just
all those
gonna
people.
repeat what Cameron said in the interview, but not the interview, the call-in. Scared and disgusted by his sudden behavior, Pink places himself on a metaphorical trial for his crimes within his own head. He is berated for his actions by his wife, his mother, and school teacher, and even the judge, who orders him to tear down the wall. Pink is now left in the rubble of his wall, finally exposed to the outside world. His fate is left ambiguous. That last song goes into the first song.
That's what I would say too.
Overall, very cynical, no matter
Yeah.
what. There was no reformation.
This isn't what I thought this album was gonna be at all.
No.
At all.
Pink Floyd took a left turn into some crazy shit.
But like, I don't even get the Nazi shit. Like, where did
Yeah,
why is that even in there?
Like, why?
I don't know.
I really wonder what people like felt.
But like,
or
why? Like,
thoughts
there was no reasoning for it. I feel
when
like
listening to this for the first
there's
time.
just like no reasoning to have that in there. But
There's got to be some reason.
I guess. I mean, it's in the wall. A great album.
That was unlike anything we've ever listened to before. It was an opera, like you said. Like, it's a rock opera. It's literally what it is.
It was a
It's
musical
full-on
movie. A musical movie.
Full-on music movie.
So there's a fucking movie, right?
Yes, there is
I
a
gotta watch
movie.
that,
There is a movie. So I'm pretty sure that probably gives a lot more context to what's going on. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure. Especially after listening to this, you probably know what's going on from that. The
Yeah,
visual aspect.
I like just need to watch that
Because
to, like,
I
actually
mean,
understand it.
yeah, music probably doesn't do as. I mean, it can.
No,
but
there's just some things you need to see.
yeah, the wall.
The fucking wall. I like the storytelling aspect the most. I
I
feel
mean,
like.
obviously, that's the main. That's what they're going for here. It's all
I know,
storytelling.
that's what I'm saying. I like that
and
the best.
There's a few songs that you can go back to. For the most part, I feel like it's just the album you go back to, except for those songs like "Comfortably Numb."
No, this isn't an album you're gonna like listen to. Like, you're not gonna have like a couple songs in your playlist.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
this is
not.
just like
I mean, there's gonna be some songs like the bangers, like "Comfortably Numb," and the "Brick in the Wall" Part 2.
gas. Yeah, but
Those are gonna be.
they're not in
the
their
playlist.
prime unless they're with the rest.
Yeah, this is definitely something you have to like listen to in full. That you can't
Yeah.
just, I mean, this ends the quote unquote big four of Pink Floyd: Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, Animals, and The Wall. This is like the grand finale.
Dude, I mean, we've done all those in like 6 months. Like, I feel like that's
Yes.
like insane.
We obviously cheated. We said that in like a way like yesterday.
You fuckers had to wait like
I'm
years.
I'm
and
sure
years
there's
and
probably
years.
obviously good Pink Floyd albums out there other than these big four, but from what I've been told, this is like the best of the best right here.
Yeah, creme de la creme.
Their peak of their careers, and
Everyone has that though. Like,
yeah.
everyone's got their best shit.
They're obviously going through drama behind the scenes and everything like that, so they probably couldn't stick together much longer after what Roger Waters was doing.
Yeah. Because like music's for a band is like, I mean, I'm not in a band, I don't know, but I've heard it's like symmetry, like you gotta be driving together.
Yeah, and you just need to be on the same level, and sometimes people will gain egos and everything has to be perfect. I'll never be in that situation.
I just didn't expect that in Dis. I thought Dis 2 was gonna be him becoming like a good person.
Yes, I know. It wasn't at all.
Like-
He had a little bit of regret there, and then he went to a maniac cycle.
I know like the Nazi part's like just bad.
It obviously makes for an interesting story. I
My brain's like melted. Or psychological warfare.
think it's time to stop yapping. This video is probably
It's too long already.
super long. You guys
Cameron,
enjoyed this
you're the
video?
highlight of the video.
Yes, we wouldn't have been able to make this video without you. To
He
be
actually
quite
just
honest.
texted us. His music is back up on
Citrus Sunday.
Citrus Sunday.
That's
It's
so
back
sick.
up on streaming platforms.
So sick.
Check out Citrus Sunday, everyone.
Let's fucking go. We'll be back next week. We'll probably do a live performance reaction to Comfortably Numb. It's a little
Yep.
short video
Yep.
midweek. Other than that, I'll throw up a poll to what you guys want next, and then boom, there you go. Next video, episode 2 of season 3 coming soon.
JAYBUD Nation, salute!